John Mateer. Mateer.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film.
Straight blur his
You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. Defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Richard. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Oh, they're after him. Throws to the tight end.
Fuck no.
And it's incomplete.
Fuck
if you're going
no.
to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Gonna run it. It's Richard.
Shit.
Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
We're only in the opening drive here, guys. He's already making his mark in this game. He is so dynamic from the running back position. It's obvious in their game plan and what it entails. They're going to force feed him the rock and just wear this defense down.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs
I will give you a world, baby girl.
Catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty.
No.
Right? You can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field, and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done.
Let's do it.
Third down, and they
Let's do it.
right there.
You can run this shit back. You feel me? Let's do it.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain.
Defo only got one set of plays. Sheesh.
The Sooners will get
Gonna light that shit up one more time.
They head onto the field.
You can't start this
Already a
shit.
solid start to this one. Now back to work.
John
with a
Mateer.
7-0 lead.
Let's do it.
They'll run it from the gun.
Crawford, McGee.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick
God
with
damn, I hate the way they
They'll knock him down for a
goddamn
loss of a
give the
couple.
ball off now. That shit be so
When you play
late.
defensive end, it's all about getting off the
Everything
football.
like
You can
a
tell
fucking
Gets
RPO.
off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air. It's Mateer. Forced out of the pocket.
You feel me? Until
He's going to take off.
Until
Goes out of bounds.
touchdown!
And that's the way to get it out of your own end.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
Tap in with
Nobody
this
open,
shit. Feel me?
no problem. If you give this
Oh, you
guy
in-
1 yard to
You
run,
in, man?
Look
You
at
in, man, P? You in, man? You in, man? I know he ain't in, man. Oh, my Lord. Look at that play. That motherfucker was just dirty. That pit route was so nasty, like, they don't even be knowing. I'm a real deal baller, nigga. Like, I can run a whole offense. That pit route, you didn't even see that shit. You can't even start that.
I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback.
John Mateer, big. I just seen these niggas on TikTok. I'm like, hold on. They tell me so he can't use John Material because he a fucking pure runner. Nigga, what the fuck? They're my type of quarterback. They're my type of quarterback. You feel me? It's the only quarterback I want to play with this year. Fuck a pocket passer. Fuck all that shit. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to get moved.
On the run, it's Pritchard. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
But so you can't use John Material because that nigga's a pure runner. Lord have mercy. No ball now. You see what that nigga did to Alabama last year? No, how he catch that?
Good call, good execution as they move the
Man, that
chains,
shit
and they
right
have
there.
down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside.
Yeah, you try to throw that RPO. I
Awesome
see
job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
No. Pick! Oh my lord!
Big fella almost had a pick right there instead.
Come on, Biggs. Gotta catch that. That's a highlight, dude.
You get the feeling this could be a long day for this.
I would just up shit NIL if you would have caught that shit.
Right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find
Yeah, your ass
a
100 band. Feel me? Yeah, ass 100 band.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
Can't stop this shit, young blood. Can't stop this shit, young blood. Can't stop this shit. You can't do what I do. Can't do what I do. Can't do what I do. You can't do what I do.
He was looking for that big return.
Can't do it. You can't do it.
Set him up in business at the 36.
I'm gonna show you, young blood.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarters. We take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work.
I feel like John Material. Get out of there.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
Oh my lord.
Pick up a 5. It's now
I
second
feel like
and 5.
John Material.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him.
He lets it fly.
Oh my lord! Well, I'm finna say that nigga like Tyreek Hill, gang. I ain't gonna lie, this shit get out of hand. I ain't gonna lie. I think I thought me on this. This nigga is wild, bro. He got a little more arm power. That shit would have died. You know that shit.
A little bit. He was lights out
That
early
shit
in this
can
game.
get hit,
Everything
man.
he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy. And David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first.
With a 2nd and 6. Gets it to him on the screen. Fights off a defender. Breaks free, and he might be
Bro, this shit is lagging, bro.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hoover.
Don't do it, little nigga.
Nowhere close on that one. He got trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. early in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The Hoosiers will go for it on 4th down.
You feel me?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first
Oh,
down.
my Lord.
Find space on the right. And how about
I was gonna say, don't bail him out. You gotta earn that shit. You just threw the ball up.
Short tackle to turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play
He
calls.
will
Everybody
keep
wants you to be aggressive.
tugging.
They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the
Do I see
field
man
and
coverage?
make some stops.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Just
like
couldn't
it.
find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on.
Oh, my God.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. 'Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Richard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
A nice job being...
Bro, this shit is lagging.
And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
I mean, stop fucking running.
That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back.
He did.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. They'll keep it on the ground.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He'll lose 4.
And this guy has been a
Got him
dominant force early in this
Please
game.
kick your 3. Don't get nothing. Kick your 3 or don't get nothing. Kick 3 or don't get nothing. He's hard-headed. He's hard-headed, Chad.
Sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble.
I told him. I just told him, Chad.
Turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
He don't let it.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down. Opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Hell no.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Throws to the wideout.
Dive. That's not a
That
dive.
pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going to let one go back.
Oh, he dropped the bomb. Yo, he get tripped.
And didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Hoover. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. And that's
we own it. We own it.
That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll run this play from the pistol. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Take the angle.
Whoa! He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
I ain't gonna lie, that was
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here.
Like before the half,
they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
A little too much on that
one.
Just out of his reach.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. There he got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone. And that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime. But they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Rides the option. He keeps it. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Preston. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. Snags it, and there's running room. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the 2nd half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Preston. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Under fire. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up into third. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bowen. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, the ground game. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Just keeps moving. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Batir. With the catch, it's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Skips away from pressure. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes with a quarterback and a receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in away.
Might have a chance. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
Third down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on third down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on third down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Makes the grab in their space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Batir. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that side.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This is a designed run. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that first down?
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Preston. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Flips it out in the flat. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Coming out with it, it's Beebe. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's got some space. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. He gets away. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay up.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back.
Xylophone.
Anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Xylophone.
4th down, gotta have it here. Fires to the
Biggity,
wideout.
biggity, 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 biggity,
Fourth
biggity.
down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Shit, this is my second.
Play the quarterback would love to have back late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th.
It is.
It looked like there was
I just bought the game today.
to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The
Get
quarterback
out of here.
has an inaccurate
There's no excuse, though.
pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Maybe some room here.
Oh my Lord, Mateer. Oh my Lord, Mateer. Mateer! I knew he was going to break.
And once he got
Say it again.
the knee, they had no shot at catching it. Game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you.
Okay.
I like to just keep it in the back.
You were lagging too. You were lagging too.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. That gamble did not
Shit, I ain't benefited from either.
They bring him
To a
down
pig.
at the 12-yard line.
No, you threw a pig.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12.
That's what I've been from.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover.
Pig.
That pass is incomplete.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game.
Then you
They've
start
never had
running
the
my
rhythm.
defense. I knew
Protection
you was
has
going
been
to
a bit
lose.
spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. He's taking the deep shot.
No, no, no.
The pass is
This is not
incomplete, and the
26.
clock will stop
Can't do
with
that.
5 seconds left.
It's not
You know, I
26.
feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab
He's
down the
not.
field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of
Oh,
this
man,
game.
let that go. He can't even get open.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought.
Charlie Becker. I was trying to talk your way out of it. I said he had to benefit from the lag. I was lagging too, Vicky. You try Auburn one more time, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Auburn like that. I just can't. Yeah. I just can get it right if you think that. I keep playing. I gotta get right with Auburn.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas. DKR Texas Memorial Stadium.
Texas?
It's the Auburn Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in Austin, DKR.
Hey, for Kelsa? Shout out to Wilson.
College football. Texas Memorial Stadium. The fans, the burnt orange. You've got the here.
That young nigga Byron Brown can go for 200 passing, 150 rushing.
History in the making at DKR.
I'm letting you know what's going on right now.
The Longhorns ready to kick it away first.
Gonna be lagging
This
my
game
game.
will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position.
Got lagging. I agree. Let's see. First play. First play touchdown.
Brown will throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback will keep it.
All right, now get right.
It'll be 3rd and 5.
If I'm building an offense,
So I was gonna house that bitch. If I would never quit, that bitch was gone.
I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play.
First down.
Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
I gotta get right. Well, I
It's not
just
a great
lost
feeling
twice
on
with these
defense, too.
again.
When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less
My
guy.
Lord. Byron Brown, nigga! What I tell you? 150, 200.
And you can't draw it up any better.
You gonna learn.
Shut a home crowd up. One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk. And strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd.
I ain't gonna lie, Texas might got the best offense. They on the game. Nigga, I got the squad.
Running inside, it Smothers. Defense in the right spot.
Two good
They
air
stop
running
him after
back.
a gain of 2 to the 28.
So now they got to be good this year.
Manning.
A
quick out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense playing a bail technique. To throw, it's Manning. Under fire. Chase.
That was just that nigga break that tackle.
Short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Second down coming up. Manning with a play fake. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy...
He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Appreciate that. All right,
that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Hey, trolling.
Here's Arts to throw. Bought a little time. Let's it go. Coleman's got it on the right side.
Just linebackers there.
Getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be
first
down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout.
They'll
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really...
And he's in! Touchdown, Texas!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Makes the grab.
They'll try to split them again.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He wants to change this route. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nimrod. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats.
I got me raising my dreams.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Man, you want to talk about confidence in your running game on 4th down to keep it on the ground from that distance and pick up the first down.
That's one of those things in practice coaches probably like, anybody, any place, anytime, anywhere, this is who we are, we're physical, and they showed it.
Here on 2nd and 9 sends 3 receivers to the right. Offense changing the play. Brown will he'll throw it. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped him.
And the point after is good. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Get a fucking stop.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They go play action with Manning. Here comes
Get his eye. Do it.
And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
There. Let's go.
Release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. And it's caught, but he's stopped short, and you have to get the route past the marker on 4th down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
The run inside. It's Cobb. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Nimrod. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most...
Caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Auburn!
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To throw, Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and then it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. It's so nice to have these tight ends.
Working that wide receiver screen. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had a...
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Escapes the pressure going right. Got out of trouble and throws. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Hart's going to spin it again. Fires to the middle.
And there it is time.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds his big tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Got his man to the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Throwing Manning. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to run it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
His running ability has been, I think, the biggest key for his offense's success so far in this game. That time on the RPO, nobody open, and he just takes off running. And we've seen him do it in a variety of ways, on designed runs, on scrambles, and even in the RPO game. He's making the right decisions, and he's just too athletic for this defense to tackle.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Yeah, they decide to go for a 4th down, and they get rewarded. He makes a quick decision, gets the first down. Nice job by this offense, specifically the QB making a nice read.
Brown wants to pass. Throws it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
From the quarterback.
With the catch, it's Singleton. Turning it on. Touchdown Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out.
I'm going to get me one on with Arbor.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Here comes the Texas offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight.
Looking for a huge play. Goes high to pull it in. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Sick, right?
Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
And it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that comes with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Running inside, it's Cobb. At the 35, he's got room.
Oh, my Lord.
He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
A designed run for the quarterback. And he runs it all the way down
See, y'all nigga Cam Newton
before he's finally knocked down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's the pressure. At the 35, he's open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Manning to throw. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. Grabs it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorn.
Now that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Brown will throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it goes.
Oh my God, he dropped this shit.
Explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
That's
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Blasted as he lets it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Why?
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Quarterback making checks. On the move. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be fourth down.
Down.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get.
Imagine losing like that. Couldn't they get choked? I just can't win longer. This defense is too ass, bruh. Defense is sorry as hell. Fucking overly negative fucking Arbor. Defense can't stop shit. 0-3 walk. What the fuck?
Welcome to Jordan-Hare
Gotta
Stadium
get
in
in
Auburn,
on that
Alabama.
shit.
It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
That's
that Coach Elko before the game. He has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football, and he understands they can disrupt play calling, communication at the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. On the move from inside his 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. The keeper on the option. Picks up the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run.
That's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Brown wants to pass. That's caught. It's Cobb. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Auburn lines up quickly. The RPO, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. What a catch in the end zone for 6.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent histories finding those game busters that can make big plays.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Running to the left. There's some room. Got enough for the 1st. The 20.
This shit's circle.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason good. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The run inside. It's Cobb.
Oh,
he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Quarterback may change this route. Brown will throw it. The sure hands. It's Cobb. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked down.
They gave up on the play.
48, an explosive play gets this offense working. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off to stop the threat. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Reed rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. On the run deep down the right side. It's caught. Lots of running room.
So that ain't no fucking legal man downfield. Like, the fuck? Nigga literally had the ball for like 8 minutes on the RPO.
Snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Moving out of the pocket. Breaks the tackle. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll run play action. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
So here comes the Auburn offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Brown wants to pass. This time he's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback keep. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Tigers are marching down the field.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Reads it, fires complete. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here. Going the other way, and he's got room.
This shit is so
Big
ass,
pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Throwing Reed. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Reed. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
That's a good
And turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Owens. Not much happening on that one. Maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage as the clock continues to move here late in the half. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Aggies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Reed. He's got him in the flat. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. These corners going to give them some space. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really nice job by the defense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Now here's Reed. Trying to beat the D deep. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. A&M comes back out with another first down. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Reed to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Here's a heat. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Fourth down, Reed. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. There's a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
On first down is Bryson Washington again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Quarterback keeper makes a pass to Marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep. But the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a...
Snags it and he's open. Touchdown, Aggies. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Brown will throw it. Buys a little extra time. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though,
got some room, entered to the goal line.
you did.
Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys?
Holly, thank you. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Unloads quickly. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Ducks want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Dante Moore, quarterback moving. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast, and you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Davison. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Such a big decision early.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore will throw. A little release to the back. Across the 35. At the 20, he's got space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oregon!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The fake, and he wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And he's tackled and no chance to run it back, but the try fails. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. He unleashes a long one. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Tripped up for the tackle.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Hit as he throws. It's caught downfield. There he goes down the right side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldog! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field, and you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with a flare, a 77-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. Direct snap. It's Moore. On target. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Throwing Moore. He tries to take the top off. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, after giving up that touch...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Final play of the quarter coming. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Caught, and he's got room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Runs through the tackle. Here's a little room there. To the house. Touchdown Ducks. You know they love their track in Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That's caught. It's Frazier. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's a give to Frazier. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll try to sneak it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. Moore. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He caught it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll leave 1st and goal for this offense.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Wants to adjust the pattern. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force...